Be honest. You've walked past a girl, wanted to talk to her, and done absolutely nothing. Meanwhile, some guy just walks up, says a few words, and now they're laughing together. What did he actually say? In this video, I'll break down the exact 4-step opener I use in real infield footage that lets you start conversations confidently, cleanly, and without weirdness. This isn't theory. This is what actually works on the street in real time. Let's get into it. The 4-step opener. Attention, preframe, compliment, declaration. Step 1. Attention.
Excuse me. Hi. Sorry. Really quickly.
Before anything else, you need her attention. Not clever, not fancy, just, excuse me, hi. That's it. Most guys mess this up by trying to be smooth too early. Don't. You're stopping a stranger, so social calibration comes first. Think about it. If someone came up to you on the street and just started talking without any kind of greeting, no acknowledgement that they were about to enter your space, it'd feel jarring, right? That's exactly what happens when you skip this. Those words, excuse me, hi, are universally accepted signals that a conversation is beginning. They're reliable precisely because they're not trying to be clever. If necessary, you can string a few of them together as I did in the clip. Excuse me, hi, real quick, etc. until she's actually stopped and with you. Don't rush on while she's still moving. Now, here's the part that matters most. You stop her with your body, not your voice. Relax your expression and smile. Make good eye contact. Have controlled, composed movement. You're the one initiating, so carry yourself like it. 2 quick rules before we move on. 1. Don't go to the next step until she's fully stopped and looking at you. And 2. Don't rush your words. Rushing signals low confidence, but making an impact requires timing. A note for my American viewers out there. You'll probably default to, hey. That can work fine in the States, but in most of the world, including Europe, hey can actually come off as a bit abrupt to a stranger. Excuse me or a clean hi is the safer call globally. Get this step wrong and nothing else matters. Step 2. The preframe.
Excuse me, hi. Sorry. I know it's super random.
This is where most guys have no idea what they're doing. Some people in the day game space call this a statement of empathy, or oddly, a pre-opener, which doesn't make much sense given the next step isn't called opener. All of these steps are part of the opener. I use the original, most accurate term, the preframe, because unlike those other labels, this one actually tells you what it does. Regardless of what you call it, the preframe is a technique for setting the context for what's going to follow in order to influence how it's perceived or received. Here's the thing. Preframes happen in everyday conversation all the time. You've just never noticed them. When someone says, quick question, before asking you something, that's a preframe. When someone says, to be straight with you, before saying something direct, that's also a preframe. They could have led straight with the content. They didn't, because the preframe does 2 things. It increases the impact of what follows, and it reduces resistance to it. In an approach, your preframe does both of those things, and it gives the girl a moment to register what's happening. Because before you walked up, she was in her own world, probably lost in her thoughts or her music. Going straight from hi to expressing intent can be too abrupt. She might not even catch what you've said. The preframe is the buffer that makes everything else land. By using a preframe, you slow the moment down, you increase impact, and you show social intelligence. Other examples are, I know this is random, but I was literally just on my way out of here, and can I be a bit cheeky? There's no single best preframe. The principle is simple. Prepare the moment before you deliver intent. So come up with one that sounds like you. That's the whole point. Step 3. The compliment.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Hi. Sorry. I wanted to tell you something random really quickly. You just look very, very nice.
This is the part most guys are afraid of. And that's exactly why it works. Because almost no men have the confidence to deliver a calibrated, direct compliment to a woman in public. That scarcity is the power source. Whatever your background with dating content, we all know that confidence is the primary driver of attraction in women. And what signals confidence more than complimenting a total stranger in broad daylight? If every man did this, the impact would be diluted. But they don't. So you can be one of the small minority who actually does, and it immediately separates you. This is what makes it a direct opener. You're stating your intent from the start rather than hiding behind a neutral or situational excuse to talk to her. And that directness does something important. It frames the interaction as man to woman from the first moment. Not friendly, not neutral, romantic. And that changes the entire trajectory. It speeds things up, creates clarity, and gives you a built-in reason to keep talking, because the reason is already on the table. Contrast that with an indirect opener, where once the opener resolves, you now need a convincing follow-up reason to stay in the conversation, which is a lot harder, especially on fast-moving or challenging approaches. A quick note on word choice. I recommend to avoid defaulting to words like pretty, which is simpish in the modern era, hot, which is a bit crass, and sexy, which is pretty objectifying and thirsty. But what matters more than any of those recommendations is congruence. Women have a finely tuned radar for inauthenticity. Don't call a girl stunning if she's just rolled out of a gym session in a tracksuit. She'll clock you immediately. Say something real, or don't say it. If one of those words I flagged genuinely fits the moment for you, say it. Just understand the trade-off. Step 4. The declaration.
Excuse me, hi, sorry. I have to tell you something very quickly. I was actually talking to my friend, but I thought you looked super cute. I just wanted to say hi and actually cut off my call quickly.
Here's where a lot of guys lose the interaction. They give the compliment and then just stand there, waiting, expecting the heavens to part, a plump little cherub to float down and shoot an arrow straight up her backside, and her to fall into their arms with glee. What actually happens a lot of the time is she says thank you, politely, briefly, and walks off. And the guy is left standing there wondering what went wrong. Here's the honest truth. It always surprises me how many guys have this attitude of entitlement after a compliment. And while it baffles me, I do genuinely get it. Giving a compliment to a stranger is a brave move. And we've been conditioned throughout life to expect something in return when we say something nice. That's the principle of reciprocity. It's deeply wired in us. But here's the reality. A compliment isn't a contract. Women get complimented a lot. Some get catcalled on the street. Validation alone gets you nothing. She owes you nothing in return. If you don't lead the interaction forward, she'll take the kind words and walk off, and that's completely fair. This is where the declaration comes in. The declaration is a single line that bridges your compliment to a conversation. It tells her, I didn't just stop you to say something nice. I want to actually talk to you. Other variations are, I couldn't just walk past. And so I had to come over. And so I thought I'd see what you're like. Simple, clean, direct. Now, I've marked this as optional because personally, once you're comfortable, you can go straight into a conversation using a stack, which is something I'll break down in a future video. But if you're earlier in your journey with this, use the declaration. It will save your interactions. So now we've covered all the steps. Let's see the whole thing in action.
Excuse me, hi, sorry, really quickly. I know it's super, super random, but you just look so lovely. I had to say hi.
So that's the full opener working exactly as intended. Watch how each step flows into the next. And more than anything, Notice how it comes across as completely natural and authentic. That's what we're going for. Which brings me to the bonus section, because the steps alone aren't the full picture. Some quick bonus tips. Bonus 1, remember it with APCD. A quick way to remember the 4 steps APCD, attention, preframe, complement, declaration, is that they're one letter off from ABCD. So since you already know that, it's pretty easy to remember APCD. Bonus 2, your nonverbals are crucial. You can have these steps perfectly memorized and still blow the approach because delivery is doing so much of the work. 3 key nonverbals you should focus on are expression, body language, and pace. And bonus 3, use the framework to build your opener, not mine. The biggest mistake you can make with what I've just taught you is to go out and parrot my exact words. The steps are a principle-based framework, not a script. Use the structure, then fill it with language that actually sounds like you. Your natural preframe, your honest compliment, your own declaration. That's what authentic means in the title of this video. Go back and look at that final clip. What makes that approach land isn't some magic line. It's the fact that it feels real. That's what you're going for. And these 4 steps are how you build your way there. Get these 4 steps right, and you'll notice something shift immediately. Girls stop. They actually listen. And conversations start feeling natural, not forced. But this is just the first 10 seconds. Along with more real infield interactions broken down step by step, I'll be releasing in-depth advice that gives you the edge in other parts of your cold approach. So subscribe to stay updated. And if you want precision-based improvements tailored to you specifically, get in touch for a discovery call. The link is in the bio. See you in the next video.